Well, it looks like Plarium is at it again. They've just added another guaranteed legendary event if you summon a certain amount of unknown shards to get potentially one of the champions listed in their upcoming 10x event. That's a lot of ifs, and I don't know if it's the best time for you guys to summon. So in today's video, I want to break down why you should or should not go for this special event. So let's jump right in. Let's first start by talking about this 10x event that is going to be starting tomorrow, which is basically for Vrask, Doompriest, Basher, Inquisitor, Shamael, Golden Reaper, Altan, Septimus, Martyr, Battle Khazard, Iyengar. These are all fantastic champions. On top of that, I think they're all great champions for the new Doom Tower, right? So they're certainly putting valuable champions in this 10x event. For that reason alone, I would say if you don't have some of these champions, especially for example Doompriest, Septimus, Battle Khazard, maybe even Martyr, these are great champions to go for. But then they're saying it is going to be from Ancient, Sacred, and Void shards. But for this extra legendary event at the bottom here, one, it only works once per user per event, fine. But then they're also saying you will get another legendary champion if you summon or you get it from an ancient shard. So in fact, this extra legendary event isn't really exactly tied to this 10x event. You would have to use more ancient shards to, let's say, hit your mercy stacks. But I'm betting, like the rest of us, if you went for Countess Lix, I did a quest for Countess Lix 3 weeks ago. I don't have enough shards saved up in ancient shards for me to hit my mercy stacks. In fact, I reset my counter when I did that quest. I basically got a legendary right off the bat. I did 150 ancient shards. I got another one right towards the end at about 130 shards. Then I did 20 more to finish my 150 and I got Countess Lix. So I'm basically 20 ancient shards in my mercy stacks and I've only gathered about 60. I do about 20 ancient shards per week as somewhat free to play. So there's no way I can hit the other mercy stack for this event to trigger and for me to get more than just the one listed here. On top of that, it doesn't guarantee that you will get these champions right here. You might get a very random legendary champion, and then you might get another random legendary champion when you get your second guaranteed one. So is this the best time to summon? It all comes down to saying, do you have enough shards saved up? Are you willing to buy more? This is obviously a move by Plarium to get you to spend more. But first, let's quickly talk about what is going to come in the following week, which is the fusion of Underpriest Brognite. Now, if we break down how many shards you're going to need for this, instead of, let's say, 200 ancient shards for your mercy stacks in this 10x event for 2 legendaries, here you get a guaranteed legendary regardless of how many shards you open if you are able to complete this fusion. And if we look at which event we're going to start with, which is a summon rush on the 16th, to get a guaranteed epic, you would need 150 ancient shards. Not exactly the best deal, I get that. But if you want to get at least a rare champion to complete the fusion, you would need about 54 ancient shards. And why do I say ancient shards? Because it's going to be a 2x event ancient shards. Therefore, these are going to go a lot further than just a regular 10x event. In my opinion, 2x event versus 10x event, I still believe that for most of us, a 2x is better. Then you're also going to need more shards for the champion chase, which is going to be the following week. If you do, let's say, void shards, because we just had a 2x void shard event, it is going to be a 10x event, but you still have to open a couple. You may have to use up to 23 void shards. Maybe have some fusions ready to go. Maybe you're going to reduce the amount that you actually need. All right, but still, this is a guaranteed legendary champion for way less shards. Sure, there's more work involved, but at least you know what you're getting. This is going to be, in my opinion, a game changer for a lot of you guys. So if you want to risk it on this 10x event for this guaranteed legendary, again, I think that this is just a bait. It's a little bit of a bait from Plarium. Now they're probably going to be playing around with this so-called guaranteed event a little bit more, because let's face it, a lot of you guys, if you're not watching content creators, will not know what is to come, or perhaps you're not following what is to come, and then you end up having to spend all your resources. you enter a fusion without enough resources, and then you get caught there as well. Because this guy is going to be really good. We saw his skill set. It has a lot of great things. Everything this champion can bring to the table, and again, you know what you're getting, right? HP burn, removing some random buffs from all enemies, also placing block debuffs, 50% increased attack, and a shield which cannot be removed might actually also be really important for the new Doom Tower bosses. So again, if you're like me, you haven't managed to generate enough ancient shards for this guaranteed event and then be ready for this, chances are this is a better bet for you. I don't want you guys to fall for this trap. And again, sorry, I'm saying trap, bait, whatever. It's the fact that it's without any notice. Once again, they're toying with this right before something that we know is going to require a lot of ancient shards. So either you gamble up to 200 ancient shards for 2 legendaries, or you spend probably close to maybe 50 ancient shards, maybe a few dozen void shards with extra fusions you might have just sitting there. For example, Yoshi, if you haven't grabbed him already, that's 500 points in the Champion Chase tournament. You're going to get this guaranteed Under Priest Brog Knight, and I think that's the crucial message here today. You need to choose between gambling or guarantee. I always do the math. I add things up, and if I don't need to gamble on something, I'm not going to do it. So that was the message, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.